Hello, Marcus Guiliano here, international speaker, business author, Forbes Business Council contributor, restaurant success coach, and restaurateur. I've owned a restaurant since 2003 in upstate New York in the Hudson Valley. So everything I talk about are things that I actually do myself, and I love helping other people. So here we go, on to today's topic. Why do people... So I gave a speech, or I do give a speech. I do give this speech I've given several times, at restaurant shows, even in Chamber of Commerce's, things like that. Any business organization that wants this speech, I'm happy to drop this information. And of course, it's on my YouTube channel as well. So I do a speech where I talk about the cognitive biases of buying. What makes the brain, because the brain's lazy. The brain is really lazy. It's very smart, but it's lazy and likes to take shortcuts. And there's certain things, and Charlie Munger came up with 25 cognitive biases of buying, the psychological biases. Things that make us buy or things that don't make us buy. And there's things like likability. If you're likable, someone will want to buy from you more than somebody who's not likable. If you have the association factor, from mere association, you're associated with a rating, you're associated with a celebrity, you're associated with something, people respect you more. If you're, just simple like 5-star rating versus a 2-star rating, there's the authority bias. Are you an expert in the field? People like to buy from experts. So we came up with 25 things that why people buy. And I do this speech to restaurateurs, in any business really, of these 5 things that need to be on your website. But things I don't cover on that, typically, are the 3 things that why people are going to your website. 3 things why people go to a restaurant website. And if you don't have these 3 things visible and ready to go, you could be losing business. You ready for it? People go to a restaurant to get the phone number. That's the first thing. They want the phone number. Okay, they want to call you. They might want to make a reservation. Some people don't want to make a reservation through a phone number, but they want to make a reservation through OpenTable or some kind of link, your own platform or some third party. So a way to make a reservation is highly beneficial. A phone number is really beneficial. Your address. People want to know where you're located, right? They go to a website to know where you're located. And of course, people go to a website for food, all right? So don't have an empty restaurant, bar tables, fireplace. People go for the food. Again, they go for the phone number, they to your website. They go to the website to see your food, to get the phone number, to get the address, and maybe possibly make a reservation via the phone number or some other third-party link like OpenTable. So if those things are not displayed predominantly on your page, you could be losing revenue. People have attention span of 3 to 7 seconds. And when they go online, let me tell you something. There's another 100 restaurants that are, within a certain vicinity of you, or how many ever restaurants, that some of them have this stuff on their website. And just because you're paying an agency, a web designer, or you've paid big bucks to get your website done, don't assume that they know these things. There's certain websites that look beautiful, amazing, but they don't cover the cognitive biases, which I talk about, and they don't cover some basic things like the 3 things I just talked about. Okay, that's what people want to know. They're going to your website for a specific reason. Give it to them. Don't make them search. Don't make them. And I talked about this in my speech. Like, testimonials are powerful. Testimonials are massively powerful because people like to know that people had a good time at your place, even if they don't even know them. And this is a cognitive bias. This is a bias that you don't realize is happening, but it happens. So, to deal with restaurants, there's like, well, I have testimonials. I'm like, where are they? I'm like, well, you got to go up here and you got to click testimonials, you got to drop down, you got to scroll. And that's when I say, listen, my father, who's on the internet every day, cannot subscribe to a YouTube channel. He doesn't know how to hit subscribe, okay? Don't make people work to get the goods. Put as much on top of the fold of your website as you possibly can. But if people have to scroll, put everything right there on page 1. And this is why one-page websites are becoming more popular and more popular, because the less options people have, the less confusing they are. Quick story. Google became the dominant web searching platform because when you go to Google's homepage to search something, it's simple. It's right there. When you go to something like Yahoo and these other ones, they were cluttered with news and all this other stuff and what's going on. Make it simple so they can understand. Put it right there. Google, this is why Google, because people don't want to make decisions. They don't want to have to find things, click things, go here, go there. Put everything right there, easy for them to read out and give them what they want. And that will make your website stand out. Because I guarantee you a lot of people pay for their websites to get done and they're not getting done properly. If you have any questions, drop some comments. I'm happy to answer. And thank you very much. Hey, Marcus Guiliano here. So if you like the content that I'm providing in this video, you can get my book, 50 Mistakes That Business Owners Make, for free. Follow the link below in the description of the video, and there's a link to get this book for free. I will ship it to you. You just pay the shipping. I've got the books already here. They're already paid for. 50 Mistakes That Business Owners Make. 15 years plus of me documenting my mistakes and how I corrected them and how I mastermind with some of these mistakes and how I learn from others and what I teach my coaching clients. And again, this book is totally free, so take advantage of it while supplies last.